youtube.com/Tim Westwood TV. Tim Westwood TV, up at the spot, baby. Representing South Africa to the fullness, baby. Kato, what up, family?
I'm good in you, big homie.
Yo, good to have you up here, man.
Thank you. And I'm loving it, man. The UK.
Enjoying it?
Yeah,
feeling it?
Yes, sir. One way.
Ran to the pound, pretty weak though.
Yeah, man.
How much was
that? Like 1 to 20.
1 to 20. 20 rand for £1.
Yeah. Really crazy, but I mean, we still out there, we're blowing these racks.
Yeah, trying,
doing what we're doing, looking fresh all day.
All day. So, are you spending money out here?
A little bit. But I mean, we'll make that back real quick in a couple of weeks. So it's cool.
The concept is to earn the pound, translate it to the rand, baby. You're doing it the wrong way right now.
I know. But I mean, we are here building. I mean, I'm coming back. I'm doing a show. I actually am, doing a couple of things this weekend. That might, I'm just flipping, making what I'm actually spending. Making
trying
it back.
Get it back, baby.
Yeah. So
yeah. Now,
good.
South African House is setting the world on fire.
Yeah.
But you represent the hip hop lane. How's that going?
It's going really well. I mean, we've hustled so hard that, I mean, right now, me being on this platform, for me, like, this is like surreal, because we look up to you, we look
Good
up
to have
to
you here, family.
You know what I mean? We look up to everything that the world has actually just everything that hip-hop in general has done, across, just the globe. And for us as South African hip-hop coming on this platform to represent and doing what we do, I mean, you just heard me now, you're spitting in vernacular right here, you know what I mean? And for me, like, that's a blessing, you know what I mean? I'm just honored just being here.
Now, some of you South African guys seem built for beef, baby. You're built for it. I mean, what is your position? Where do you stand on the Casper AKA situation? What side of the fence are you sitting on right now?
I mean, one thing I can tell you, I don't have to choose sides because I'm my own man. I'm building what I do. The only side that I picked is right here. Cash Time. That's my crew and that's a family. That's what puts bread on the table, and that's what I represent. So miss me with all that beef stuff.
So beef free, baby.
I don't do that. We try to keep it clean and want to build. You know what I mean? Both homies are my brothers, and they doing amazing things. Respectively. We're doing what we're doing as well.
Okay, so no beef. No pork on the fork, just fish on the dish.
Yeah.
All right, do you, baby? I respect that. Now, Cash Time is the label, that's the concept. What's the deal?
Yeah, I mean, this is my 10th year in the game in South Africa. I mean, I'm what they call a young OG out there. And, last year I just dropped my first album as a solo artist, because I come from a group called Tear Gas, and we dropped 4 solid albums. And when I started entertaining the whole idea of going solo, I actually felt like, okay, cool, I could get out there and make the noise that I want to make as a solo artist, but what else can I do for other people to benefit from what's about to happen? And that's how the whole Cash Time Life concept came up. And I roped in business partner of mine, Tabiso, who's also here, and he came in as the business brains in the whole situation, because I'm an artist, and we set the whole situation up, and we recruited a couple of people, and we're looking like a strong force right now, and as far as South African hip hop is concerned, I think we probably about the second biggest hip hop label in Africa, and we just continuing, we're just building. I mean, shout out to my whole crew once again, for helping us get to the level where we are today. But I mean, with God's blessings, we've done so many things. Clothing label, all kinds of crazy things, man, and we're still building.
Yeah, man. Now, what are the hip-hop parties like there, the concerts and the clubs? How do they ring off, man? I mean, people know about Johannesburg, people know about, Cape Town. Yeah. But what about the rest of it, man?
There are so many places that are jumping. I mean, there's other cities out there. There's a city called Durban. I think that's like the turn-up capital in South Africa. I mean, it's like Miami, so to speak, because it's by the coast. So it really jumps off out there, and the women are crazy too. And so and there's other cities as well, East London, PE, it's crazy. And even the small towns as well, there's so much energy just all around the whole country, you know, and hip hop seems to have like really infiltrated some of the places that I had never been before. I mean, as of 2014, hip hop really made a huge impact in South Africa. This is what probably 2014, 2015 is probably like our golden era in South African hip hop, like where we really hit and we became, you know, the leading music genre, you know, in the country, and we're still growing and building and doing what we do. But just to sort of kind of, you know, just explain to you the impact that we've had and the run that we've had as a hip hop culture and the whole contingents. I think we've actually found ourselves, you know, going to places that we've never even been, even beyond South Africa. I mean, Zimbabwe and Botswana and all these other countries, and all the way up to, you know, to the west and east of Africa. You know, that's how much of an impact that we've made, that it's actually shot us all the way up to Europe and everything like that. So, I mean, it's beautiful.
Craze, baby. Craze. Now, in your video, Ding Dong, what exactly are you dealing with? Because there's a lot of hot shorties in there, man.
Man.
What is the concept of a ding dong?
Well, Ding Dong is a song about, you know, just me macking on the honey, you know, and but it gets a little, so, you know, a little heated, you know what I mean, a little raunchy to a certain degree, but I mean in a tasteful manner, you know, we try to keep it G.
It's a tasteful ding dong.
Okay, I don't like the way we're using ding dong right now, because it's kind of sounding really...
What is the concept of the ding dong, baby?
Really good.
Tell me about your ding dong, baby. Come on, baby, we want to know. That South African ding dong.
Okay, let's keep it real. Disclaimer, no homo.
Okay.
Already. Yeah, but like basically it's just, you know...
How does a South African ding dong differ from, say, a London-born ding dong?
I'm not gonna entertain that, bro. But I'll tell you.
Are we talking about your ding dong?
No, we're not talking.
What's the concept of the ding dong?
We're not talking about no damn ding dong, bro. All we doing, like I said, the message and the concept of the song is how, you know, Shorty has me just going, that's losing my mind over her, and the way that we use the name Ding Dong, an OG from, you know, back in the day in South African music called Joe Nina. Salute to the big homie. He came up with a song called Ding Dong a couple of years ago, actually eons ago, and I borrowed that concept from that particular record.
So how does your ding dong differ from his ding dong? That's what I don't understand. Was his ding dong bigger than yours? Let's be honest. Because that was a big record. That was a big record. I mean, he didn't have a video. He had a bigger ding dong. Did he have a bigger ding dong?
Than mine right now.
Is that what we're saying?
The song was bigger, but mine is just about to get big.
My man is rocking a small ding dong. It's on blast, fam.
Mine is just about to. I'm gearing up. I'm shipping up to get really big. My ding dong is going to be really big.
His ding dong's getting bigger as we speak, fam. So where are those ladies from, man, who are enjoying the ding dong? On the receiving end. Those ladies in the ding dong video.
They're from Joburg. And
they're Joburg girls.
Yeah, they're Joburg girls. I mean, beautiful, sexy honeys, you know, doing what they do. And yeah, we had a great time shooting the video.
How does women from Joburg differ from women from Cape Town?
Okay. Now we're moving. Yeah, man, I mean, South African women are pretty much, you know, just the same in general. I mean, a lot of them are just humble, you know, sweet girls. Right now,
so
there's a new
way. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously...
But not all ding dongs are the same, from my limited experience. Now, how are they? What's happening now? What's the new movement?
I think the new movement right now, I'll speak from, you know, a hip hop perspective. We actually never really had a culture of just touring and like actual concerts. You know, there's a lot of festivals and a lot of club shows, and like right now, just, you know, I need to send a shout out to the homeboy Casper, who recently, you know, put together an amazing concert.
Heard it was incredible.
Yeah, at a venue called the Dome, which is where that's where we normally host international artists, and it's like a 20,000 seater venue, and the homie sold out the whole venue. A lot of big names from out there in the world have struggled. I mean, I'm talking about like Jay-Z and everyone else, and this guy actually, a local artist, a hip-hop artist at that, actually went and made that type of history. So I mean, big shout outs to that. So as a result, now it makes us, you know, actually realize that the dream is actually real. These are things that we want to embark on. So from 2016 onwards, I think we're going to be moving different. You know, we're going to try and do things a little different and be more organized and be more professional, instead of like club hopping and doing all, like back home, I mean, you can probably do like 10 shows in one weekend, you know, which is, I mean, it's a smaller population. You can only do Durban, you know, like so much, you know. You can't be going out there and doing like 5 shows every other night, you know. So I think it's now gonna make us look more, you know, more organized, and we can be able to throw a proper concert and have 20,000 people come to see you in at a show. You do one show, one night, and you move on to the next city. You know what I mean? So that's how we want to move, because honestly, the way things have been going on, you know, it's really been tiring, and it also your energy and your brand also wears off, because people are seeing you every other night. So the thrill and the appetite, you know, wears off, and things like that. So shout out to the homie, and yeah, man, we're just gonna continue building, man.
Fam, Tim Westwood TV, up with the spot, South Africa, UK, baby, understand? YouTube.com/Tim Westwood TV.